The first day we just couldn't believe it. In fact, Wainwright's words of God was in his heaven that day. Okay, so why the Pennine Way? Well, we've done the other long distance walks and it just sort of fell into place. But when you think about it, my father and grandparents all came from the Pennines, so there's a little bit of something about it. When I started work as playtime, Black Dyke Mills Band, my favourite. And Louise, well, she just along for the walk, and of course she was walking home, wasn't she? And when we got to the top, well, look at it. Amazing. I'm not sure what we expected, but this was going to be just hard going. We trained hard for the walk, but, well, this was something else. We trained at 3 miles an hour. Our first day, we could barely manage 1.5 miles an hour. When we dragged into our digs that night, well, we were shattered. This bedroom is absolutely amazing. Sit up in bed, bang your head. Oh, we both did it, and oh, did it hurt. Anyway, weren't thinking about that for long because the next day saw us at Lado Rocks. Well, Louise, well, anybody who knows me knows that I am terrified of heights, and this place was something else. Right out on the edge. Look, oh no. But well, we won't forget it, and it was stunning. Now, this may not look steep, but take it from me over there, that heathery side you see in front of you, hands and knees all the way to the top, 300 feet. Ugh. Diggle. Lovely memories. Spend an evening with Philip and his lovely wife there. I hadn't seen Philip, well, I must have been 30 the last time I saw him, so we had a bit of catching up to do, and we had a few pints. Lovely. Thank you, Philip. just leave you to enjoy our special guest today, Jim Crawford, and his wonderful music. You'll hear a bit more Jim later too. So, no talking over Black Dyke Mills Band. My father would shoot me if I'd done that, so there we are. But wonderful look. Are you starting to get the feel of this Pennine Way now then? Something else, isn't it?
My mind gets worried when your shoes are getting thin. Don't know where you're going, Lord, but you do know where you've been. So walk on. Walk on, walk on, walk on and on and on. I'm gonna keep on walking till I find my way back home.
There, that's a bit different. Malham Tarn, England's highest lake. Well, peace wasn't gonna last for long. Oh no, no, no. Louise knew what was to come. Edges, high places. No, we didn't enjoy that very much. But when we got to the top, wow, God, exhilarated or what?
Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on. Walk on and on and on and on. I'm gonna keep on walking till I find my way back home.
Today's a day we were looking forward to because we were going to join up with an old friend. We'd never done it before, but this is the place where we actually cross one of our routes. There it is. In that valley, the Dales Way comes up to meet us. And whenever we cross these walks, we always say, "How do you do?" Okay, well, and now for something completely different. One of the great things about this long distance walking is that the people you meet, the places you stay, the pubs and all the rest of it. Well, this is Hawes, and this gentleman we stayed with here was an Australian and a real character, made us so welcome.
Well, the world's too wide, the highway it's too long. Why should we be together, Lord, when we just don't get along? Walk on, walk on. Walk on and on and on. I'm gonna keep on walking till I find my way back home. Well, our suitcase is packed, my trunk's already gone. Don't know what in the world I'm sitting here waiting on. Walk on, walk on, walk on, walk on and on and on. I'm gonna keep on walking till I find my way back.
Swaledale, oh, another old friend from the coast to coast. Just so beautiful. Look at it. We just loved it. Didn't want to leave Swaledale because we knew we were entering the land of the bogs.
Walk on, walk on, walk on, no, 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 no. I'm gonna keep on walking till I find my
There we are,
way
Louise's
back.
spotted keld in the distance. This was our halfway point and just another beautiful B&B. Absolute comfort, magnificent food, beat any hotel, absolutely lovely place.
Keep on walking till I find my way back home. Walk on, walk on, walk on.
There you are, you wanted to know what a bog looks like, but there it is, 3 miles of it. So, Barney Castle tonight for our overnight accommodation. wonderful place, wonderful B&B. The lady took us down the garden. Well, at the end of the garden was the garden shed. Look at the garden shed. Wow, something different every night.
Absolutely stunning day today, walking along by this reservoir. Day 12, and the sun's come out. They're saying rain on Friday, but who cares when you've got a day like this on a Tuesday? At least I think it's Tuesday, sort of forgotten the days of the week. I think Louise went that way about half an hour ago, but it's just so beautiful, got to take the pictures. Okay, so we talk about the bog, but you better have a look at it. It just doesn't support anything and it's really, really squelchy. And on this style hangs the tail. They found the shoes, they never found the man or woman. He's just turned from a beginner into the consummate bog hopper. Look at her go. This is the other thing we haven't featured yet. They don't have ordinary styles. They have great lumps of stone in the wall that you've got to clamber over, and it's always a big jump down the other side. Louise, as usual, just hurdled it. She doesn't bother standing on anything.
So, Middleton-on-Tees. We actually stopped for lunch here. What a treat. Anyway, the interesting thing was I'd looked on the map and we turned left here, and for the next 2 days we don't get any closer to our destination at all. So why did he do it? Why did the man plan this? Well, we were about to find out. Look at this, the River Tees, just something else. And after that, High Cup. And High Cup Nick. Well, it's all to come for you. But I tell you what, I know why he turned left.
Oh my word, look at that.
My mother and father got to meet them for myself. Ain't nobody here gonna meet them for me. I got to meet them for myself. I got to cross the River Jordan. Got to cross it for myself.
We're about to leave the River Tees. It's been our companion now for about the last 12 miles. Absolutely stunning river. Now this walkway looks good, but then we've got to go through these rocks you see on the side of the river, and it took us ages to find our way through very, very slippery rocks, I can tell you that. Anyway, time for a bit of proper rock climbing. Yeah, just like a mountain goat, you know. She just floats over them. So hike up. One of the great views this on the Pennine Way. Another great scar left by a receding glacier. Just a little bit edgy for my taste, but there you are. You all know my love of edges. Anyway, there in the distance, down in the heat haze, our destination for the night, Dufton. And fish and chips on a Sunday. Wow. Great pub, the Stag, but just a little bit of a limited menu. Fish and chips or fish and chips. Louise was just delighted. We know how Louise loves fish.
Walk on, walk on and on and on. I'm gonna keep.
In 1935, in the Daily Herald paper, an article appeared, and this is how it ran.
Okay, that's where we stayed last night. Dufton. And Louise is pondering the map. With good reason, because we're going to going back up today.
100 miles and more, so they say. From Edale to Kirkieto, all your troubles you'll forget them. On the roof of it.
All looks very pretty here, but we weren't to know it, but this was really going to be one of the hardest days. Tremendous climb to get back up onto the top, past the radar station, into the snow, and then 7 miles on the old corpse road. Road? You've got to be joking. It was like walking through a quarry. But there, memories are made of this.
To celebrate the opening of our first long distance trail. From Stevenson's highway of freedom, 200 miles and more, so they say. From Edale to Kirkieto, all your troubles you'll forget them. Up on the roof of England as you walk the Pennine Way. Across the spine of England, from Edale heading north, through the peat bogs over Bleaklow and Black Hill, to the lonely Cheated country, as you reach the Scottish border. There's thousands gone before you, and thousands more that will. From Stevenson's highway of freedom,
No water meters here.
200 miles and more, so they say.
Pickles, I'm throwing a snowball
From
at
Edale
Grappy!
to Kirkieto, all your troubles you'll forget them. Up on the roof of it.
End of the day, and we're still walking. 2 miles to supper.
At the high point on Crossfell, as you scan the far horizon, or walking on the banks of the South Tyne and the Tees, all the stresses of your daily life, you've left them far behind you. Thank the man who made it happen, who gave you days like these.
Okay, day 14, and we're on our way to Alston, which is, I think, somewhere down the valley here. But have you noticed something? Trees, look, and flat. And Louise is smiling. The Pennines have come to an end, and now we go on the flatlands through to Hadrian's Wall. 2 days walk. Beautiful, lovely spot. And down below us, look, to give you a little look. Following the stream all the way down the valley. Lovely.
From Edale to Kirkieto, all your troubles you'll forget them. On the roof of England, as you go the Pennine Way.
Isn't this just a delightful walk? Maybe it just seems so wonderful to us because we've been stuck on the hills for so many days. Oh, Louise is gone. What's this little fella doing up here? In there somewhere.
How steep the hills are and how big the country is around you, and I've tried to show you that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn on the sound recorded at the time, and perhaps you'll be able to just feel what it was like for us up there in the snow.
Well, this is something else for a summer holiday. Transformation in 5 minutes. Pennine Way, there's always a sting in the tail. And on this last day, there's Big Daddy. Okay, so we've talked about slabs the whole way. Well, you better see them. This is what they're like in real life.
So now, this particular clip shows us having to climb 2,000 feet to rejoin the path for our final day. We had 2.5 miles down and 2.5 miles back up, a couple of thousand feet before we could start walking. Towards the end of the walk, it was as if our bodies knew we were nearly there. It became really, really very hard. But there, we did it in the end. All great fun. Asked to describe the Pennine Way? Well, I think it's the ordinary man's big adventure. It was certainly an adventure for us, but we just loved it. Okay, well there you are. I hope you enjoyed our little movie. And just one thing, I don't think you believe me about that old corpse road being like a quarry. There, I didn't exaggerate, did I? Well, not this time anyway. Bye.